Hi everyone, it's Tanya and welcome to today's reading vlog. Today is the 1st of January. I came from work. It's 5 currently, so that's why I'm starting late, because I came from work and I had my dinner. So now, as I told you in my yesterday's video, I'm determined to read a book a day. I'm a little bit nervous for this whole enterprise because what if I fail? But you know what? I'm a human. Humans fail. That's okay. I will try. Because I'm starting late, I'm reading today a very short book. It's just 90 pages. It is Louis the Witch by Elizabeth Gaskell. It is one of my decisions, like resolutions, which I didn't talk to you about. I just have so many. So one of the resolutions that I also kind of had on the back of my mind is to read more of Elizabeth Gaskell. I mean, I haven't read anything of her, so this is going to be my first book by her. And then maybe Cranford, maybe North and South, we will see. This plan is Louis the Witch, 90 pages, and Don Quixote. I will start with Don Quixote because the BBB comes first. I need to read the BBB section, so 20 pages today, and then I will read Elizabeth Gaskell. So let's start reading. Also, I really hope that I will have some time left tonight to watch one Russian movie. Yesterday, when we were celebrating the New Year, because it's like Russian tradition, everybody, maybe not everybody, but many people, every year on the New Year's Eve, always watch one and the same movie every year. It's a tradition for the whole country. I don't know, maybe, of course, maybe not everyone, not every single person, but I like this tradition, so I'm going to uphold it. And so the tradition, the movie is Ironia судьбы или с легким паром. I don't know what's the English name. It's like Irony of the Fate, or с легким паром. I don't know what is с легким паром, because с легким паром is something that you tell to a person when the person comes out of shower or out of banya, like wash house, like where you wash yourself. So it's like always, if a person comes out of bath or shower or banya, you just tell him or her с легким паром. It's like, well, it's not welcome, but you know, с легким паром. I don't know if English people have something like this. Let me know. Is there something similar in English? Like, if you're from America or from England, like, do you say something to a person if he or she comes out of shower? Or you don't? I've never seen anybody in movies say anything, so maybe you don't. In Russia we always say с легким паром. So that's the movie that I was watching yesterday, and so now I'm feeling nostalgic and I want to watch old Soviet movies, and so I want to watch one tonight. Tonight I want to watch Moscow Doesn't Believe in Tears. So I really like that movie. This is the plan for tonight. I will start Don Quixote 20 pages, Elizabeth Gaskell 90 pages, and then Moscow Doesn't Believe in Tears. That's what I'm going to watch today. Okay, wish me luck. Let's start the year right. I thought I would read you the beginning of the first chapter because I like it and because it's a little bit funny. So, and also it's nostalgia because you see it's the beginning of big huge book, so it's going to be nostalgic. Okay, so the first, I mean, for me, already not the first, I've already read the beginning, but still I will just read it to you. Somewhere in La Mancha, in a place whose name I do not care to remember, a gentleman lived not long ago. One of those who has a lance and ancient shield on a shelf, and keeps a skinny nag and a greyhound for racing. An occasional stew, beef more often than lamb, hash most nights, eggs and abstinence on Saturdays, lentils on Fridays, some squab as a treat on Sundays. This consumed 3/4 of his income. The rest went to light woolen tunic and velvet breeches and hose of the same material for feast days, while weekdays were honored with dun-colored coarse cloth. He had a housekeeper past 40, a niece not yet 20, and a man of all work, who did everything, from saddling the horse to pruning the trees. Our gentleman was approximately 50 years old. His complexion was withered, his flesh scrawny, his face gaunt, and he was a very early riser and a great lover of the hunt. Some claim that his family name was Quijada, for there is a certain amount of disagreement among the authors who write on this matter. Although reliable conjecture seemed to indicate that his name was Quijana. But this doesn't matter very much to our story. In its telling, there is absolutely no deviation from the truth. And so let it be said that this aforementioned gentleman spent his time of leisure, which meant most of the year, reading books of chivalry with so much devotion and enthusiasm that he forgot almost completely about the hunt and even about the administration of his estate. And in his rash curiosity and folly, he went so far as to sell acres of his land in order to buy books of chivalry to read, and he brought as many of them as he could into his house. And he thought none was as fine as those composed by worthy Feliciano de Silva, because the clarity of his prose and complexity of his language seemed to him more valuable than pearls. In particular, when he read the declarations and missives of love, where he would often find written, "The reason for the unreason to which my reason turns so weakens my reason that with reason I complain of thy beauty." And also when he read, "The heavens on high divinely heighten thy divinity with the stars, and make thee deserving of the deserts thy greatness deserves." With these words and phrases, the poor gentleman lost his mind. And he spent sleepless nights trying to understand them and extract their meaning, which Aristotle himself, if he came back to life for only that purpose, would not have been able to decipher or understand. So yeah, this is the beginning. Don Quixote. I'm happy to report that the first 20 pages of Don Quixote are down. Good start, good start. I'm very happy. Actually, I feel like I'm going to like it. It's a little bit dense, like, for me, in my opinion. Just like the language. But obviously it's a novel from like which century? Which century? 15? 14? I don't know. I need to Google it. I guess it would be dense. But it's funny. And I feel like Don Quixote is going to be such a lovable character. I already love him. After like the first chapter, I already love him. So I feel like he's going to be a lovely old man, which makes me happy. So yeah, first 20 pages, prologue and the first chapter are down, and I'm very happy about it. Good. Now off to Elizabeth Gaskell. Hi everyone. So I am on page 38 currently, which is like almost halfway through the book. Louis the Witch. I thought I would give you like the premise of the book. I would describe you the premise of the book, so because I don't know what happens next, so I will not be able to spoil it for you. I will just tell you like the very beginning, the premise, what happens. The book starts with Louis arriving in America. In the very beginning we learn that her parents have passed. First her father passed and then her mom. When her mom was dying, she said Louis that her mom has a brother, which she has never mentioned before, because had like a big falling out over some kind of something political. I didn't exactly understand. Something, I think they supported different kings or something like that. And so they had this falling out in the family, and her brother left to America. And so since for a long time, for 40 years I think, they have never contacted each other. But her mother was saying that because like parents are dying, he should accept you. he should forget all the arguing from before. He will accept you. He's a kind man. He has a kind heart. And so her mom suggested her, strongly actually advised her to go to America, find that uncle of hers, and join his household, which Louise did. She did have a young man who loved her and whom she loved, but he was from like a rich-ish family. He was a miller. His father was a miller, so they were well off, and his parents did not support their union because they wanted a better marriage for their son, and the boy apparently wasn't strong enough to resist his parents and to prove them different. And Louise didn't want to be like in the middle between the son and his parents, so she decided to leave and go to America. And he said that he would come for her in a year. So she arrives to America. Obviously she doesn't know anything about the place, doesn't know anything about the country. She hears a lot of stories about this confrontation between white people and Indian, and they scare her. First she arrives in Boston, and she spends a few days in Boston because the captain of the ship with whom she arrived, he promised to bring her to Salem. Her uncle lives in Salem. So she had to wait for a few days in Boston, and then they sent a letter to her uncle. And so after the letter they decided to go themselves. But when they arrived to the house, nobody welcomes them, and it turns out that the letter wasn't delivered, so nobody even knew that she was coming. Nobody knew who she was. Turns out her uncle was already very, very sick. He was dying. And there were his wife, who is a very grim and strict and just very unfriendly woman, but very religious, but terribly unfriendly. She doesn't even love her husband anymore. She just does things for him out of duty, but at the same time, when she does something for him, she just speaks to him with a lot of sarcasm and disrespect. So she starts living with this family. In the family, except for the uncle, his wife, there is 2 daughters. The youngest daughter, she's like 12 years old. She's very annoying. She always plays tricks on people, doesn't respect anybody. She's like just this annoying child. The oldest is the son, who is also super religious. And then a middle child, daughter, Faith. Out of everybody, she better gets along with Faith, but Faith is also she's very reserved. She doesn't share her emotions, and so Louise lives there. She obviously feels lonely. She doesn't feel accepted. She feels scared. She doesn't very much understand the place and the people, but it's the only way that she can live. And then eventually her uncle passes, and after her uncle passes, her cousin, the son of the family, he says that the God has spoken to him, and the God has said that he should marry Louise, which she is not happy about because she does not love the man. And after he makes the proposal, she realizes that she actually despises him. That's where I will stop so far. But basically, yeah, he is trying to convince her to marry him, and she is trying to convince him that she is not going to. And he's like, but the God has spoken, he will speak to you too. And she's like, hasn't spoken to me yet, and he will not. He's like, wait, he will. It's like, I'm like, sometimes it's a little bit funny, but it's not a funny book. Like, it's not a funny, it's just like me. The guy, he's a little bit funny. So yeah, the book actually it has a very grim tone. It has a very dark tone, and also I feel like the blurb of the book spoils you because I kind of know what's going to happen judging from the blurb. Yeah, goes to say that do not always read blurbs because they spoil you. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this book. I enjoy the atmosphere. I feel like it would be a very good autumnal read for Halloween, because the atmosphere is dark and grim, and people are strange and weird, and it's Salem, so it's going to be something about, witch hunts and stuff. So let's see. Good morning, everyone. So it's already the 2nd of January, Saturday. I decided to unite two reading vlogs because I don't have enough footage from yesterday. You see, this is the difficulty with these daily reading vlogs, is that you don't really do much. You just sit and read whenever you can, and so you don't really have much footage, you know, like to show, because you literally was sitting and reading. So yeah, I feel like these vlogs will be a lot of me talking rather than me going and doing something, because obviously I need to finish the book. I didn't finish Louis the Witch yesterday night, but I did finish it this morning. So I woke up early and I finished it this morning. I really enjoyed it. It would made a very good autumnal read, because obviously it's solemn, witch hunts. So yeah, I really liked it, and it wasn't exactly a festive book to start off my year. It was actually sad. I even cried in the end. But at the same time, you know, it's a good reminder. It's a good reminder. Jealousy, just blind faith, absence of any critical thinking, absence of any brain activity in your head can do. So yeah, it's a very good reminder, I guess, to remember to always first be human, and remember always be kind and forgiving, and just, you know, it's a good reminder of being, you know, just a good human being first. But a great book, and I feel like it was a good introduction to Elizabeth Gaskell. So it was my first book by Elizabeth Gaskell. I'm glad I finished it. So today's plan, because it's only 10:48, so 10:50 in the morning. For today, my plan is Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Chronicles of Death Foretold. It's a small book, and also the font in this book is very big. So I feel like I will be ready. I will be able to finish it early, then read my day's dose of Don Quixote, which is like approximately 20 pages, and then I hope I will have some time to start Jorge Luis Borges Ficciones, one story for today. So wish me luck. Hopefully I will be able to do all of it today. Let's start our reading day for today. Also, thank you very much for all of your encouragement in the comment section for the January TBR. I see some people also want to try and do this challenge this month, or maybe some later months. Good luck, you can do it. Everybody, I can do it, you can do it, everybody can do it. I haven't answered all comments yet. I will slowly be answering comments, because obviously I need to read also. So I will be answer your comments, but slowly, but I read them. I read them, and I really thankful to all of you for your support. And so yeah, okay, now let's have breakfast and then start reading. Also, something I just thought about in terms of this book, Louis the Witch. This book, it's not mocking in tone, like it's not funny, but I feel like there is some kind of I feel like Elizabeth Gaskell was making a little bit of fun of her characters in this book, in particular people living in Salem. Like the particular thing that I was thinking about is names of the family members. So the mother of the family is called Grace. However, the woman herself is not graceful at all. One of the daughters is called Faith, and she has no faith. She doesn't believe that much in God, she doesn't believe that much in Satan, she doesn't believe in this like religious stuff that much. She said that it's very far away from me, and that's why I deny it. So she doesn't have actually faith, and she's not faithful to anybody in the family. One more daughter is called Prudence, the youngest daughter. Her name is Prudence. However, she is very far from being prudent. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just imagining these things, but I feel like the names of the characters represent like the complete opposite of what the characters are. So while my breakfast is in process, I thought, let's set ourselves, by ourselves I mean myself, let's set myself the Goodreads challenge, the new Goodreads challenge for 2021. So this year I read 100 books. So last year, 100 books. 2021, I want to up it a little bit, just a little bit. So, but just to make it a little bit more fun, let's do random number generator. So random number generator. I think, okay, let's choose between minimum 100. No, to up it a little bit, let's make it 105. Minimum 105, and then maximum, for example, let's make it the maximum, let's make 130, just to make it difficult. Okay, so now random number generator, generate 123. Okay, so 123, just to make it round, let's make it 120. Right, we will not complicate things too much. We will make it 120. Okay, 2021 challenge. Tell us how many books you want to read in 2021. Goodreads will help you. Okay, you enter your goal, 120 books. Start the challenge. Great. And yes, I already have Louis the Witch because I have finished it. I already checked it as finished. So 1 out of 100 books. 120 books. Okay, good. Good. Now I have my new Goodreads challenge. Let me know in the comments if you have your Goodreads challenge. How many books you have there? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, now I will have breakfast and I will start reading Chronicles of Death Foretold by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. I'm a big fan of these ASMR videos, these beautiful ASMR videos. I feel like if you put them on the background while you're reading or just doing something, they make your room so cozy. And they have different, like Harry Potter themed, or like, I don't know, Victorian era themed, or just some cozy places themed. I always find different ones. Today is going to be Hogwarts New Year, because we're still in the New Year time. So yeah, I really like these videos. So I thought I would give you just the first few paragraphs of like each book I'm starting, like I did yesterday with Don Quixote, for example. I feel like it would give you just like a taste of the book, you know, like when you try wine on like wine tastings, they give you a small samples of each. So it's going to be our book tasting book tasting ceremony. Chronicles of Death Foretold by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. On the day they were going to kill him, Santiago Nazar got up at 5:30 in the morning to wait for the boat the bishop was coming on. He dreamed he was going through a grove of timber trees where a gentle drizzle was falling, and for an instant he was happy in his dream. But when he awoke, he felt completely spattered with birdshit. He was always dreaming about trees, Placida Linero, his mother, told me 27 years later, recalling the details of that unpleasant Monday. The week before, he dreamt that he was alone in a tin-foil airplane and flying through the almond trees without bumping into anything, she told me. She had a well-earned reputation as an accurate interpreter of other people's dreams, provided they were told her before eating, but she hadn't noticed anything ominous in those 2 dreams of her sons, or in the other dreams of trees he told her about on the morning preceding his death. Nor did Santiago Nazar recognize the omen. He had slept little and poorly without getting undressed, and he woke up with a headache and a sediment of copper stirrup on his palate. And he interpreted them as the natural havoc of the wedding revels that had gone on until after midnight. Furthermore, all the many people he ran into after leaving his house at 5 minutes past 6, until he was carved up like a pig an hour later, remembered him as being a little sleepy but in a good mood, and he remarked to all of them in a casual way that it was a very beautiful day. No one was certain if he was referring to the state of weather. I cannot say anything yet, obviously. Well, yeah, Chronicles of Death Foretold. It's going to be about death. So, let's start reading. Hi everyone. So I have just reached 50% mark of Chronicles of Death Foretold. So I thought I would just tell you about the book. So the book is it's practically what it says in the title. It's Chronicles of Death. There is this man, Santiago Nazar, who is brutally murdered. And basically this book is told by one of his friends who investigates his death after a few years after it happened. The thing with the death is that everybody knew that it was going to happen. Every single person in the town knew that it was going to happen, and nobody did anything. And so the book recounts a story of how it happened and why it happened and why nobody did anything. It's actually very compelling in my opinion. Like I am, like I said, halfway through the book, and it reads easily, so it's not that difficult to read actually. It's, yeah, you just fly through the book. So I feel like I will be able to finish it tonight. And I also have 20 pages of Don Quixote to read. Okay, so I will edit this vlog a little bit because it has to go up tonight. I will edit this vlog a little bit and then I will continue reading. Hi everyone. So it's already 8 in the evening. I still have some of Chronicles of Death Foretold to finish. I still have Don Quixote to read, and I haven't started Jorge Luis Borges, but I still have time. It's only 8. It's just that I need to upload the reading vlog tonight, and so that's why I'm finishing this vlog today, and then I will start reading tomorrow, and tomorrow I will update you. But tomorrow's vlog will go up on Monday, because for tomorrow I have a different video planned. So tomorrow's vlog will be up on Monday, so on Monday you will know about continuation of my reading process. But yeah, so it was my first vlog for the first 2 days of January 1st, January 2nd. Hope you enjoyed it. Obviously I'm talking too much and I'm not going anywhere. I cannot show you the city, I cannot show you like shops, because I have to read the books. I have to read the books. So yeah, I apologize for these vlogs being just me talking. I'm thinking what else I can do. If I come up with something, I will do that. But so far, yes, I'm just literally reading my books. I talked to my friends, for example, today. Why I still haven't finished the book is because I was talking to my friends on Skype. We had a call with a few of my friends. So yeah, I apologize for that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what is your reading challenge for 2021. Let me know what book you are currently reading. Let me know also what kind of reading vlogs do you prefer. Is it okay for you to watch vlogs like this, where the person is literally just reading the books and updating you on the books that the person is reading? Or you prefer like snippets of life? Do you prefer like mundane everyday activities like going shopping, for example, or cooking dinner or lunch, stuff like that? Let me know if you like watching that. I will try to make this vlogs more interesting, but I'm just thinking how, because I'm literally just sitting at home and reading. So yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed. I hope you had very beautiful and nice first 2 days of 2021, and yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and I will see you tomorrow in my tomorrow's video, and on Monday in my reading vlog, next reading vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.